Hi. I just finished programming a very interesting feature for our marketing automation vTiger distribution, and I was about to go and test, just a use case, and I thought I'd record the session as I tested, so you could so you get an idea of the powerful and the functionality that this distribution has. In this case, the feature that I added is to automatically detect events of our contacts using with the email. Okay, so when they open an email or they click on a link in in the emails that we sent them or unsubscribe to that email, we will automatically be able to launch a workflow inside vTiger. So this will make it really easy to be able to include the contact in other marketing campaigns, other emails, plans, or simply do any task like that we could require, and that could be done through a vTiger workflow. In this example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a marketing plan where I'm going to send 3 emails out to our contacts, one each week. They're kind of like a training course about something that we want to teach them. But before I can do that, I have to ask permission. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send an email out asking for that permission, and if they say accept, then we'll include them automatically in the 3-week plan. To get the first to even get the first email out, I'm going to make it a little bit more complex by making the example through our marketing dashboard mass email sender. Okay, so I'm going to send a mass email to a set of contacts. If any of those contacts simply opens the email, I will include them in a programmed email that will ask them if they want to receive the 3-week plan. Okay, let's see if basically the explanation is because the first thing we should do whenever we want to automate emails or any kind of action is have a clear idea of what we want to achieve before going ahead and doing it. Let me log in here to our test site. As you can see, it's a vTiger 5.4, but we've added some different features. The menus up here, it's a new really nice menu, which is multi-level, by the way. You can edit here, just make it really nice and easy for the client or the administrator to be able to control all the menu entries. Anyway, I'm gonna start by defining the emails I want to send out. First, I'm gonna define and create all those emails. They're gonna be 4 emails, no, 4 and 5, excuse me. 3 for the automated plan, 1 each week. 1 is the mass email I'm going to send out, and the 5th will be the email where I will ask the client if they want to accept and be included in the action or not. Our email actions, our marketing actions, are defined in marketing action module. We have different types of actions. You can send an email over here. You can send an email, you can send an SMS, or you can create a task in the calendar. I'm going to be sending out emails. As you can see here, we have below the editor for the emails. Let's start with the first email, which is the mass email. Okay, it's just a simple contact email. It's active. It could be, we have some pick list here and some tags to make easy searching and filters. Here I'm just going to put contact email, and I'm going to fill in the body here. Okay, so this email is part of a mass email marketing. When opened, the contact will be automatically included in a marketing campaign that will send him an email with 2 links, one to continue in the campaign and another to eliminate him from it. Okay, here we have a simple text email box, which helps for spam reports and the like. Okay, so I have my first email. I can already send out a mass email to all my contacts using this one. But I'm going to create the other 4 first before doing the work there. The next one will be training session confirmation. Okay, 3-part welcome training inclusion. It's also an email, and here we're going to put the same thing, and the body will be this one over here. Okay, hello, contact first name, contact last name. Obviously all this gets merged way before sending, and gets merged against as many entities as we can. If it's a contact, it will be merged against the contact, the account, and the user and such. All those things are controlled. I'd like to confirm the subscription of our 3-part welcome training newsletter. Please click here to confirm or here to decline. I'm going to do this manually here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, here to confirm. Let's convert this into a link. Okay, I'm going to put just any link. Okay, it's a thank you URL. So basically, if they click there, I'm going to say, okay, they said yes to my question of including them in the marketing plan, and that will take them to a nice page that you can design, and with your logo and site, and tell them that you're very happy to have them on your newsletter. That's important because then in the workflow we're going to use these texts to know exactly what URL they clicked on and include them or not in the marketing plan. Let's do the same with the decline. And we put here a decline page where it will say, okay, I'm very sorry to see that you are not interested, and the like. And we could obviously do many other things, like putting them in other plans or deciding to just keep them alive or whatever. Okay, so now we have the second confirmation, and now we're just going to make the 3 that are going to be in the plan. These are just basically, you can make these as nice and as informative as you can. Okay, this is an email, and here we're going to put, messed that one up. Okay, thank you for accepting the inclusion and being in the emails and all the like, and you can put this and include the links and do whatever you need here to make it attractive for the people to stay in the installments and keep reading and using the product. Okay, that's the first one. Now we're going for our second welcome training email, where we'll say something like, we hope you benefited from the first and the second installment. We will show you how to do this and that. You can make it, again, as pretty and useful as you need to. And the third will be basically the same kind of philosophy and the same thing. This is basically so I can show you how we would put all these 3 together in one pack, so that they can be sent out all together in a batch. Yeah, obviously time-based batch. Okay, almost done. The third installment. Okay. If we go into the marketing actions now, we should see all 5 emails. Let's go over here. There we go. Contact email, the first mass email, the inclusion question, and the 3 emails that we're going to send out. Okay. The contact email is going to be sent out as a mass email, so I don't need to program that in any way or put any date on it. The other 4 I do need to have dates on. Okay, so we have to program. We have to give them a date. We have to put them in some certain plan. Okay, so this is planned marketing actions. Notice that marketing actions have no time, they have no event, they will not be sent unless they're really associated to a contact or a given date. So let's create a planned marketing action. This is going to be our first, the training email inclusion. Okay. What action is going to be taken? We're going to send out an email. We're going to send out the 3-part welcome training inclusion, okay, where we ask them if they want to participate or not. When are we going to send this? Okay, we can set on any given date, or we can send it on a relative date, a date associated to the account or to the contact or to the lead. In this case, I want the assignment date, which is a special date. It's the date that this contact or any contact is associated or included in this marketing action. So that means that if I add a contact today, they will get the email today. If I add another one tomorrow, that other contact will get it tomorrow. It depends on the date they get associated with the marketing plan. And we have an offset in days, which in this case has no meaning, which is not necessary. Okay, so now any contact associated to this planned marketing action will receive this email as soon as it gets included in the email in the plan. Okay, it can be a contact, an organization, or a lead. Right now, if I look at the contacts, I will see that I just created it, so nobody's on this marketing action. Let's create a few more. Basically, we need 3 more. We need 1 for the first welcome training email, where we'll send the first welcome training email, and that's going to be, let's put 1 day after the assignment date. Okay, so as soon as this contact gets associated with this marketing action, 1 day later they'll get the first email. Okay, now we repeat this. No, we repeat this for the second and the third. Okay, second welcome, assignment date, and second. Okay, there we go, and now the third. Okay, so we could, since I have, oh, well, wait, excuse me, that was wrong. The second email will be sent a week after the first. So that means that I have to offset that assignment date exactly 8 days. 8 days because I already put the first email 1 day off the assignment. So that means that as soon as a contact gets associated with this second welcome email training, 8 days later they will be sent the second email. So we should associate the same contact to both marketing actions at the same day. So the first day after they'll get the first email, and 8 days later, which is a week, they'll get the second one. In the same line, the third will be 15 days after. Let's do the third. Okay, third welcome. Third welcome training email 15 days after the assignment date. Okay, so now if we associated all 3 emails at once to the same contact, all 3 marketing actions to the same contact at the same day, they would automatically get 3 emails with a week separated from one from the other. That could be done exactly as I just said it. Okay, so we could really create a workflow now that once we create a contact, he will get all 3 emails separated by a week. To make that kind of easier, we have a superior concept, which is the marketing plan. Marketing plan is going to be able to group the three emails together, the three marketing actions together, and with just one assignment we can get all three assigned to the contact. This would be our welcome training email pack. Activation starts, let's put it yesterday just in case. Activation stops in 2014. It's active and we have tags. Okay. Okay, right now in this marketing plan we have no contacts and no marketing actions. And I'm going to add the three marketing actions. Planned marketing actions. Marketing planned marketing actions. Okay, found an error there. We'll fix that one. Okay. Okay, found an error there. We can't associate. We can't get the planned marketing actions into the marketing plan. The correct way to have done that would have been that this is a testing session, okay? That's what I was looking for. Okay, here the normal path would be to have selected the plans directly, not having to add them here. But that's okay. We'll do it the other way around, and I'll fix that later. Okay, so we have three programmed actions separated by a week, and we have the training email inclusion, which is going to ask the question. Here we see the separation, the offset dates. Okay, so now the idea is going to be that once I create a contact, once the contact opens our message and clicks on the events, I want to associate them to one email or one plan or another. That's all done in the workflow session and the workflow section, where using vTiger as you normally would. Okay, I'm going to add a workflow here. And it's going to be against our new message module, messages. Every time an email gets sent out of our marketing automation distribution, we create a new entity in the system, which is a message. There, on that message, we get control of everything. We know when it's open, when it's clicked, what they clicked on, if it's bounced, if it's a spam, whatever happens to that email gets controlled automatically. Okay, so the thing is that once once we detect those events, we can create other actions in the system through the workflow system module or extension. So let's create a new workflow. I'm going to call this one ask for permission to send training emails. This will be every time the record is saved, because we don't really know when that event will be launched. Well, we're sure it won't be when it's created, because they have to open the email. So every time the record is modified, and there's no special condition right now. If they open the email, it will be enough for me to know that I'm going to include them and ask for permission. Okay, this should create us the workflow, no conditions. And what are we going to do when this workflow is launched? Well, we're going to add them to a marketing, a planned action. Okay, we're going to include them automatically we're going to add a relation for this contact who's opening the message to the training email inclusion action. Ask. Okay, so when the email is opened, this workflow will detect that it has been opened and will add the contact directly into the training email inclusion action. That will automatically send him another email asking for permission to get included in the three-part messages. Now we're going to create another workflow. Also against the message system, message module. This one will be 3-part training emails. This will also be when it's modified. And the condition. That one needs a condition. We'll add it now. Okay, this is supposed to happen when the contact receives the second email asking for permission. They can click on the thank you URL or on the decline URL that we saw before. If they click on the thank you, we're going to detect that and we're going to add them into this part. So I need to add a condition here. The condition will be, as you can see on a message, we know the status, if it's clicked, if it's bounced, spam, dropped, delivered, whatever happens to the email. Basically we know. So in this case, I'm going to detect that it has been clicked. So that would be an expression 1. Okay, clicked. It has been clicked, and not just any click, because we have the decline and the other one. We're going to have in the description exactly what URL they clicked on, so we can add the thank you, or the whole URL really. I'm just going to put a contains thank you. That will make me know exactly that they clicked on the yes. Let's save that and add the task. So what happens when they do click on that thank you? Well, what we have to do is include them in the 3 other emails that we already have. So I add a new task, add to planned actions, add to email training. Okay, we're going to add them to first welcome, second welcome, and third welcome. Perfect. Since these 3 are separated by a week and they get assigned at the same time, the client will get the 3 emails in order and separated by a week. Okay, that's about all the configuration that I have to do. Now I should be able to just launch the emails and start the whole process, getting it done. Let's see. Okay, this is good. Okay, start by the mass email. Contacts. Let's see what contacts I have in here. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna send my email to myself with 2 different emails, and I'm gonna do that on the marketing dashboard. Marketing dashboard is a mass action tool where we can select and do many things in the system, making it really easy to do a lot of actions or process at the same time. Basically, the idea is very simple. We have a bunch of selectors here which can be all mixed up together, so you can search on contacts, mixing it with accounts, so you can get the accounts, the contacts that have some filter conditions on accounts, on potentials, on tasks, on messages. You can send out emails, and that would get marked as messages. So then 2 weeks later you can say, okay, all the people that opened my messages, let's send them another email. It's you can also manage mass assignments, and very nice, wonderful tool. In this case, I'm just gonna select contacts, filter them all. We only have 3. That's our test site. So that will give me the 3 contacts down here. I'm going to select my 2, and here we have actions that can be done. In this case, we can create messages, we can create tasks on the calendar, we can create opportunities for them, we can assign them to a campaign or to a planned action. In this case, I'm going to send out an email. I'm going to send out the contact email. which is our first mass email where I'm just going to detect if they opened it or not. Okay. Okay, so send the message. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, that creates a cron job and puts it in batch mode, because obviously you can send out thousands and thousands of emails here. So if you know, you don't want to collapse the system or just have it break if something happens, this all gets batched. If it breaks at 10,000 and we're doing 30,000, it's okay. You just launch it again and it keeps on going. And here you can see a list of actions that we've already done. I have a we can see I have a view button here, which I can see what happened. And in this case, our batch, which I just created right now, is here. It says that it's not done. It has a total of two items, the two emails that I told it to send, and I can run it manually, or I can wait for the cron job to launch and it will do it. In this case, I'm gonna, for the sake of the example, run it, and I should get two emails. Let's open my email. I should get a couple of emails. Okay, here it says that there they are, I suppose. Okay, total emails. It's done. Yes, yes. Okay, that's another example. It's not translated. Okay. Select planned actions. Okay. Total items pending 0, sent 100%. I can view here. It effectively sent two emails. Let's open those up in other tabs here, so you can see. Okay, it sent this email to this person. This is the template. When it was sent, it's an email type. If it has been clicked, bounced, spam, dropped, open, nothing's happened to it yet. And the other one is exactly the same, just sent to somebody else. Okay, let me go into my email. And there they are. And I'm going to open one of them. I don't know if this is being recorded. Probably not, because I think I clicked on just one screen. But I'm looking at the email template that we sent out before. Okay, I opened this one. So if I reload this page, we should get an open here. There it is. Okay, we know that has been delivered. We know that has been opened once. And there's no unsubscribe or no anything. The last event, 1952. Okay, perfect. I'm going to open the other one also. And let me reload this page. Okay, and if the workflow's launched correctly, there it is, open, perfect. That means that this person, this contact, and this other contact should be automatically have been included in the marketing action. So let's go to the more information tab of the contact, and we see here that it actually has been included, and that the training email inclusion email is prepared to be sent out as soon as we launch the cron. It's all cron based, time based, so that anything goes wrong we can launch it again. So I'm going to do that manually, and we'll see how I get the new emails in my inbox, and how there they are, a 3-part email welcome with the confirmation, decline, and now we're going to go see the messages that have been actually created for these for this cron job, so we can see when it will be open, when it will be clicked, and all that stuff, and then we can create the other launch the other workflows for that. Let me see here. Okay, the messages must be the next page. There they are. Let's open these two up and see the events. Okay, they have been delivered, not been opened yet. So now we're going to open them up. There we go. Then I'm going to click on the confirm for this one, and that will launch the other workflow and include all 3 programmed emails for this contact. There it is, opened, and the URL thank you URL has been clicked. Perfect. Total control of our emails. Now we'll go to the More Information tab of the Contact again, where we should have all of the 3 emails waiting to be sent out via the cron of the planned actions. There they are. So as you can see, I'm going to try to decline, but that really doesn't really matter. Just so you can see that the decline works also, but and we're not launching any workflow, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, that's about one of these wonderful features that our marketing automation verticalization has here. And if you want any more information, if you need any of the functionality that this powerful tool gives you, please don't hesitate to contact us.